And whew, there we go. Another tree cleared out of the way, and another spot opened up for the future PFAL containment area. I can't believe there is so much to do. Rescuing the wolves of this world, managing to get myself... I'm not even wearing any shoes, really, or any protective armor. Gotta clothe myself, have to feed my dogs, and now the Cloud Phoenix and Sylph need me to be able to go and find a whole bunch of PFAL? I guess the Cloud Phoenix does need to have a royal court of feathered friends about him, but I don't even know where that other PFAL I just had ran off to. I guess the bamboo isn't exactly the best thing to contain them. Maybe I'll need to make some fences next time. But that does sound a little dubious. I can't imagine all of the PFAL that I could collect, or really any of the birds that I could collect, being very happy if I put them in a whole bunch of cages. But I guess they're birds. Most of them can just fly away if they're not very happy with things. And it looks like I don't have any more room to carry all of these interesting bird nests, which are definitely worth digging around in since they tend to give me so many useful things. So here, let's move these feathers out of the way for just a second. And then these brown leaves can go down. Oh dear, there's so many bird nests. How am I going to carry all of these? Oh, and I need to go talk to Sylph about this mystical purple flower. I honestly have no idea what that is even for. Let's see, string, eggs. Can I maybe hatch these? I don't think that... I wonder if chickens count. Does the Cloud Phoenix want a whole bunch of chickens maybe hanging around here with him? I would mind... A baby chick! Hi, little guy! Oh, I'm so excited to see you! Oh gosh, here, I'll try to find you a mama hen ASAP. It'll all work out. If nothing else, I can possibly just take you to the Cloud Phoenix. Or at least I would if... I need to even have somewhere to transport everybody. Oh my gosh, I don't even have a lead yet. Well, I guess I need to put away all my birds' nests and make a little bit of room. We just have way too much to do, and I really need to start getting serious about things. I need to start asking Sylph a little bit more about what's going on in this world. Like, what is this mystical purple flower, and what the heck can I do with it? Alright, well, at least I have a little bit of food prepared. Good to see that all my apple trees are doing well. There we go. Sylph, just a second. Alright, let me clear all of this up. I have so many bird nests. Oh, we'll open those up in a little bit and see what's inside, but let's see. Move all of this out of the way. A kingfisher? Wow, if I can get a kingfisher in the area and maybe even hatch these PFAL eggs, then maybe the Cloud Phoenix would be really happy. I guess he does need to have a lot of birds around him, and the bigger the royal court for the Cloud Phoenix, the more powerful his magic is apparently going to become. But speaking of magic, Sylph, I found this magical purple flower. Seri, there you are. I was wondering where you wandered off to. You humans are so odd, able to wander away from the trees that quickly. I'd be exhausted trying to keep up with you. Anyway, the puddle is finally ready. You should be getting some refreshing magical water from it any minute now. Oh, wait, what? The puddle actually does something? Is that why you're still standing here? Oh, and there's a lily pad on it now. That's okay. What? Of course it does something. I said I would help, didn't I? Seri, you didn't actually think that my magic only amounted to a single spot of water on the ground, did you? Well, you did say it was just a puddle. To be completely honest, Sylph, so I am a little surprised, but no, of course not. That'd be silly to just give you a puddle. There is a perfectly good patch of water down by the beach, if that's all you needed. My goodness. Well, rest assured, although things are a little different now, until the Cloud Phoenix can gather more followers, I still have enough magic to help you, and I said I would. So, your puddle is finally ready. Not only is this so-called spot of water in the ground good for water, but it also is a special spring that will give you magical healing waters. Oh, thank you then, Sylph. This is already a lot more than I was expecting, to be honest. You're welcome. I have to admit, it was nice to use my magic again after so long. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. So, what does the magical water do? Oh, Sylph blushes. Okay, well, maybe my magic is a bit rusty after all. I just don't have as much of it as I used to, so, well, I wanted to make a spring of healing that could rejuvenate your spirits and heal wounds. But, well, at least it's slightly bubbly water? I'm sorry, Seri. Even though I said all that, my magic is just... I want to help you, but maybe a puddle of bubbling water is all I can do after all. Without the magical plants from the deep forest, or any of my old roots... Sylph trails off, her expression pained and distant. Oh, Sylph, please, don't be upset. It's a beautiful, beautiful, magical puddle. I love this little flower on top of it. I love lily pads. This is quite lovely. And, and speaking of magical flowers, I actually found one right here. This mystical purple flower. Do you know anything about it? That is Seri. Where did you find this? Oh my gosh. This is... If the plants are showing up again... this far outside of the deep forest, and it looks so healthy too. Could it really be? Seri, please, if you find more of these magical plants, bring them to me right away. If it's just a stray seed or two blooming, that would be one thing. But if there are more, oh, that would be amazing. Oh, you recognize this plant? Yes, these are magical plants from the deep forest, my homeworld. Once the seeds used to be spread through the long betweens to many, many realms, but after, well, it's been a long time since I've seen magic blossoms this healthy outside of the deep forest. I knew the arrival of those wolves would help heal the lands. That's why we can't lose them. Please, Seri, gather any magical flowers you can find and bring them to me. This is vital to our quest. Okay. More to do, but the magical plants will help? Yes. Though, this isn't just magic I can use either. Oh, why didn't I pay more attention during our student exchange program? I wish I knew how to teach you how to use flowers for human magic, but I can't remember it all. Dryad magic is so different. But there used to be a witch who wrote many books about using magical plants for human magic. Maybe the Cloud Phoenix could find a messenger pigeon to locate one of those books. Or maybe there's one in the village. That village again. But, alright, so hang on. There's some textbooks lying around somewhere that I could read that could teach me how to use this magical, mystical purple flower? The books would be helpful? Yes, I'll do my best to find one. To be able to teach you magic, to gather up more of the magical flowers for my own powers. That would give us a tremendous edge. Then we might actually start being able to do something. Alright, Seri, I will speak to the Cloud Phoenix about summoning a messenger pigeon to search out those books. Or, well, try to remember my lessons and write up some notes for you myself. For now, please continue with our quest. We need to hurry. Okay, thank you, Sylph. A little bit more to do, but, you know, it kind of makes me happy to think about surrounding you with a bunch of magic flowers. Maybe that'll help whatever is hurting you from your memories. But oh my goodness. Alright guys, it looks like we have a literal zombie in the Cloud Phoenix's nest. What is going on? No. At least I can get your zombie flesh. That's fine. You're sinking through a cloud. Oh, look, and there's a lovely orca. Oh my gosh. Cloud Phoenix, I thought your nest was supposed to be secure and safe. I don't know about this. Good sir. Pardon me, Cloud Phoenix. I am so sorry for the intrusion. Oh my gosh, I'm literally floating in a cloud while trying, get out of here. Oh, I did. I got some food. Wonderful. Apologies. Pardon me, Cloud Phoenix. Ash, Relic, Holly. Oh, I managed to finally get, I know, everybody is ready for some zombie jerky treats. I need to save it up, and as soon as I have enough that we can all go on an adventure together, we will, I promise. But, All right, guys. Now that we have removed the zombie from the Cloud Phoenix's nest and we have turned in the magical mystical flower to Sylph, it looks like she has given me even more to do. I haven't even seen my first wolf yet. No offense meant, my puppies. And I really am beginning to doubt if I am up to snuff for this task. Time is going by so fast, and the longer I take to get some of these basic things done, the more the magical wolves of this world might be at risk. All right. I've got to start getting really serious, guys, so you all be good. I'll gather up what zombie jerky I can for you, and I'll be back. Oh my goodness. All right, so magical plants, trying to build a home of my own, gathering up the peafowl who have already begun to escape on me, and trying to gather up all of the magical plants. Let's see, clothes. There's probably some armor hiding somewhere. Oh, speaking of armor, maybe if we open up these bird nests, I'll run into more diamonds, which would totally be awesome. All right, let's crack these puppies open. Oh my goodness, it's Sylph's bubbly water. Thank you, Sylph. It turns out your puddle wasn't just a puddle after all. I really appreciate that. Okay, can I drink it? I cannot drink it. Sylph, did you put the cork on too tight or something? Is this, what do I do with bubbly water? I guess she was trying to make like a healing potion and it didn't quite level up, but it's fantastic. Thank you, Sylph. Thank you. And I'm sure if I can find you more magic flowers and pile them around you, then maybe you'll be able to give me a little bit more of a boost. I'll work on it, I promise. All right. Oh, not to mention, speaking of magic, there is the mystery of that tower I keep seeing. It's almost like it disappears from the distance over there. Oh my gosh. There's just so much to explore here. All right, well, if I cannot drink the bubbly water, what can I do with it? If I gather up honey or sugar or lemons and lime juice, I can make it into different sodas. So at least she made it fizzy. Oh, look at that. I can have some ginger ale. That would actually be quite lovely in the theoretical day when I actually have a house and a kitchen. All right, for now, I'll lovingly tuck that away. And let's see, we have some flint and some seeds. Some seeds! Sylph, your magical puddle. It can help me grow some wheat. That would actually be super useful. All right, let's get this planted. Sylph, your magical puddle apparently is taking up some room. That's fine. All right, and we'll actually get a few more seeds down. Nice. I didn't even think about that, but having some wheat seeds going will really help me. Maybe some melon and pumpkin seeds too. I don't know. I'll take these and plant them somewhere. It's probably a better use of my time. And we have a whole bunch more of the bird's nest. And I guess all the food I really need is in the apples. But we've just got so much to do. I cannot believe how much we need to accomplish in this world. It's gonna be a doozy of an adventure, guys, and I can't believe we're still starting at the beginning. I have been so spoiled off of years of zoo crafting, years of Zoodesia, that I don't remember how to just be a basic adventurer. But there are some wolves depending on me. Blaze powder! Yes! We can use that to try to hatch the peafowl. A diamond! Yes! Diamonds in the bird nest. Oh, I really appreciate that, actually. All right, let's keep going. Dig through. Dig through. All right, let's do this. Any more? I really want more diamonds. I would not be opposed to getting more diamonds. Totally okay. No more diamonds. All right, that's fine. We got a whole bunch of seeds. That's actually super useful. Oh, a bow and arrow! A bow and arrow, of course! Okay, let's make a bow and arrow, and then I have a bunch of flint. We have a ton of feathers, actually. A ton of sticks. Sweet! Alright, well, I can at least protect myself. That's also happening. Alright, so let's come over here, and let's just go ahead. I think this is a bow. Oh, that's right, I did have a bow and arrow. Yeah, and then there was that whole quicksand incident. I forgot about that for just a minute. That was a good minute. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty pleasurable minute of forgetting my humiliating death. I cannot believe I just tumbled to my death like that. That was so embarrassing, right into some quicksand. Oh well. All right, let's put some of these things away. All right, so I have a bow. Need to get some things planted. I have there we go, a nice diamond sword to back myself up. Looks like I'm going to need another axe in just a second here, so might as well make another if I had cobblestone. There's so much to gather of the basics. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. All right, well, let's just take a few of these pieces and I guess we'll get moving. All right, Sylph, I'll be back as soon as I can with more magical plants for you. Let me gather up what I can. I guess I could start growing a little garden if I needed to. Is this ready? There we go. I have no idea what I'm going to do with sesame seeds, but might as well grab them. All right, I actually might want to start a chest for food, now that I think about it. Like a nice little food chest for myself and for the puppies. There we go. And might as well put it in the garden, I guess. It seems like a pretty logical spot if you ask me. All right, we'll put one right here, and then I can store extra food and things like that in there whenever it's ready to be harvested. And the rest of this, whew, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all of this. And it's already night, and I have no armor. All right, guys, I think that's going to be my first goal. Now that Sylph has given us yet another important task of gathering up magical plants, now that I still haven't seen my first wolf, my first magical wolf is still missing. It might be a little while before I see one. I wonder if there's some types that only come out at night. Oh, good, a peafowl! And I need to gather up the peafowl, so I need a better way to collect the peafowl and bring them to me. Is that a shark? Wow! These waters are so pretty! You know what's not pretty? That quicksand! I'm gonna ignore that quicksand, that's for sure. Oh, and you know what else I probably need? Torches. Probably need... Could I just please bring a stick and light it with your fire, Cloud Phoenix? To make some torches. Because that would actually be quite amazing. And actually, that would be very fitting now that I think about it. I mean, what's the point of having a Cloud Phoenix if you can't make use of his fire? But maybe it's sacred fire or something. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was that a zombie wolf? I think that was our very first wolf. That was our very first wolf. This is why we need to hurry. We need to get some armor because if I had been able to stay out during the night, I could have seen our very... Oh, thank you, Sylph, for your bubbling water again. I could have seen our very first wolf, and it was a zombie wolf. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Oh my gosh. All right, let's gather up all of this food so I have resources to eat off of. And speaking of resources, I could really use some leather now that I think about it, so that I could have some backpacks. And that's a hole in the ground. I'm just about walking into it. All right, let's gather up all this. Fantastic. I can't believe I just saw our very first magic wolf. It was only for a second, and then he ended up like frying in the sun, and I feel somewhat badly about that. But he was right over here. This may be part of him, but I think it's just a normal zombie. You guys, what am I gonna do? A zombie wolf. How do you take care of a zombie wolf? Oh, this is gonna beg a lot of questions. I probably need a cave or something for him, which means that would actually be a really great idea to take one of the cave systems near here. There's that peafowl again. I need like, is there a safari net that I could possibly? There are safari nets. Oh, why do they have to take ender pearls and gas tears? I forgot about that. Let's maybe use a more logical safari net. String, leather. A hunting trap, of course! Why didn't I think about that, you guys? Oh my gosh, I should have been using a hunting trap this whole time. We could make traps that we could possibly go ahead. There we go. If I make a trap door, if I make a little animal trap, as terrible as it sounds, we are going to have a lot of wolves and they're going to need a lot of food and I can get mine out of. Oh, and then I would have more room and they would be able to help me carry things around. All right, that's what we're gonna do. The wolves need some meat to eat at some point, so we should make... Oh, thank you, Sylph, for more bubbly water. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all of that, but we'll work on it. All right, so progress, finally. Let's make a whole bunch of trapdoors. We're going to make some animal traps. Hopefully this will go well. All right, let's see. Trapdoors need more than that. Oh, it's so much harder to create things than it used to be. That's what I get for being spoiled in a different kind of world. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna need some chest as well. So let's make as many chests as I can. 2, perfect. And then we'll go ahead. What is this? What's a mini chest? Other than adorable? I'm gonna have to look into that. All right, well, trapdoor goes on top. Sticks go here. And then string goes here. And 2 animal traps. Huh. All right, and to fill up the animal traps, we need bait. And I have a whole bunch of apples. So I can make fruit bait, which would require putting my apples down like this, putting string over here, and boom. Oh, having all of that string from the bird's nest is so useful after all. But now we have some animal traps. Fantastic. All right, Sylph, I'm going to put these a little bit further away from you so that it doesn't like affect what you have to see. And I think if I surround it with grass, it's supposed to help. So this is the edge of my garden, and I'm sure it will attract a few animals. So let's go ahead and put one animal trap right over here, and we'll fill it halfway up with the bait. And so hopefully some poor animals will wander up and the cycle of life will take its course, and it'll take this bait, and then I will finally have the meat that we need in order to feed my wolves. Oh my goodness. And in order to feed my dogs. And then we can get moving. My goodness. I guess I don't need wolves. I need dogs. Bonding with the wild wolves will transform them into magic dogs instead. And that's apparently going to give us the power that we need to help save this world. But alright, so. And I saw my very first magic wolf. Oh, and it was a zombie wolf, which is definitely something to be said for something. But we're gonna get there. So I think the next goal, guys, is to definitely go ahead and we are going to search down inside of a mine. And if I go into the mine, then hopefully I can start finding some gear. Once I'm geared up, I'll be able to take on the night a little bit better. And once I can start taking on the night, I mean, I guess starting with a zombie wolf is as good of a magical start for magical wolves as you can have. There's so much to do, but I'm really happy to be here.